I'm mad. All right, look, I didn't say anything last year when Gearbox bought the IP. I stayed quiet. I wanted to give them a chance. Little did we know that when we got the trailer for the upcoming DLC a few weeks ago, that when they said we love Risk of Rain, we're fans of the game, we want it to be its best, that they were only talking about 2. What is the first original thing, because I'm not counting the DLC as original, what is the first original thing, the new game that they do, the new play with the IP? They make a gacha game. Look, I just watched the trailer today, and there was not an ounce of originality in the gameplay that they showed. I loved the animation. The animation was beautiful, and I really hope that team got paid what they deserve. But everything else, it's just Genshin. It's just Genshin. It's Diablo Immortal. What it keeps from the gameplay identity of Risk of Rain is, you know, the floors and the items on the ground and the buckets and the currency and, of course, the aesthetics, obviously. But everything else, they've taken everything from the mobile games that make more money than God and try and slap the Risk of Rain skin on top of it, and I'm mad. I'm upset at this. Risk of Rain got me through lockdown, man. Got me through COVID, helped build the channel, and you know, I love being an entertainer for you, and Risk of Rain gives me an outlet to do that. The lore video is the most impactful thing I've ever done and probably ever will do. Look how they've massacred our boy! Let me cue you in on something. I know a lot of y'all are teenagers, or at the very least a little younger than me. I'm a game developer. I'm in the industry. I make training simulations, but it's the same code, same engine, same networking events. I know people in publishing. I know people in AAA. My degree is in game development. And I want to teach you some things about mobile games before we continue. They make more money than God, and that's okay, and that's fine. The install base is pretty much every person on the planet with a smartphone, so you have a lot of potential to make a lot of money, and with microtransactions, dollar here, dollar there, it's they make so much money. Clash of Clans and Candy Crush will make more money than Halo Infinite and Apex Legends ever will. Genshin, Honkai, you just can't compete with them. What was the one MatPat told us about that was primarily Free Fire? You'll never be able to make more money than them. So it's a good idea, if you're a game dev studio, to make a mobile game, to make a good one that doesn't have dark design patterns, manipulative things in the UI, in the way the game works. They're called dark patterns to get you to spend money, to abuse the player, to kind of trick you into, you know, giving them more money than what would be necessary to just make a fun game. Night of the Full Moon, great game. Awesome microtransactions. You pay for new gameplay modes on top of the original. Very, very cool idea. I love that. They could have easily made you pay for the cards and deck building, especially with the draw system, but no, they didn't. You pay for new game modes and you pay for extra classes on top of the base game. Great idea. I'm so happy to do that because it's free. That didn't cost anything to pay it. You know Hostile Worlds is going to be free, and by what we saw in the trailer, you have to open these stupid crystals to unlock new survivors. And you know there's going to be a system to draw 10, to draw 50, and you're going to get duplicates, and you're going to open up all the packs, and oh, you got Commando a second time. Here's a bunch of useless ass currency that you're never going to use, that you can use to craft just red crystal petrichor gems that will increase your damage by 25% in the next... The gacha system is embarrassing. It's not unique. You know they just copied Genshin. You know they just copied them. Look at the switching the team in and out. You think they came up with that? Of course they didn't. No, they give you this team loadout screen so you can be encouraged to buy more characters, to buy more draws. What is this level thing? Do you see this? What is this leveling system outside of the actual match? What are these damage types? Are we having to put a team together, and at the beginning you only have a couple of damage type heroes, maybe you have 3 copies of commit? I was watching FG3000, a few minutes of it. He has a beta copy. In his video, he completed a mission, and it said, you know, floor 1 out of 1 completed, and it booted him back to the victory screen, and it gave him a whole bunch of currencies. What are these currencies? What is this? This is another dark pattern taken from other games. These are all numbers and currencies meant to confuse you, so you'll just throw up your arms and say, all right, fine, I'll just buy what I want. Dark patterns. Gearbox, what are you doing? The second problem is it's changing the gameplay identity of Risk of Rain. What is gameplay identity? Think about it. What is Risk of Rain? The item chests, the modifiers, the survivors that you unlock through challenges, the music, the atmosphere. That's Risk of Rain. They're adding this drop-in, drop-out swap character team system. They're adding complicated currencies. They're adding pull systems to get the survivors. It's no longer a Risk of Rain. It's some regular-ass mobile game with a Risk of Rain skin on top. Okay, I'll give you this. The characters with their unique abilities, we still got them. The items on the ground, still got them. Great, we're keeping all that. But everything else, it's all mobile garbage. They could have taken Risk of Rain 2, made it this Diablo top-down isometric perspective, which I actually really like. I think this top-down perspective really works. It's a horde game, right? And this would be great. It's good visuals. Take Risk of Rain, put it in a top-down perspective, cut out the stupid gotcha bullshit, and have me pay for skins. I would love to pay for skins. Free game, right? Free game, get to play for free. Heck yeah, I'll pay for some skins. All right, you know me. And they could load this game up with crazy alternate skins and flaming skull heads and whatever. Fine, great. But no, instead, they're adding bloat. Survivors that we've never seen before, that we've never heard of, that might not even fit with the overall Risk of Rain aesthetic. We don't know, we only saw 2, but they're adding bloat survivors to give more things to the card pool to draw when you break open these stupid crystals. So they're adding abusive gacha gambling into our game, and they're changing the identity of Risk of Rain. They're taking all the tried and true dark patterns of design from other mobile games and trying to do a quick cash grab with the IP that we love. So here's what we're gonna do about it. Don't download it. Just don't. This video is only going to get like 200 views, I know, but don't. Don't give them any engagement, no clicks, no reviews, no money, certainly. And let the YouTubers play it. And when the day comes, I'll download it, and I'll record it, and I'll play it for you. And if it's a great game, I will unlist this video. Dead ass, I will. And I will sing its praises, and I will review it, and I'll tell everyone to go download it, and I'll throw it money if it's a great game. But they did not have anything unique to show us in that trailer. If they did, they would have shown it. And if anyone from Gearbox happens to be listening, you know, shot in the dark. Not expecting it, but I can dream. If you do have unique gameplay elements, if you are committed to loving Risk of Rain like you said in your DLC trailer, show us. Make more content about the mobile game before it comes out. Show us the unique stuff. Show us that the gacha system and all these currencies and the weird team swap in, swap out thing is not going to get in the way of the gameplay identity that we love. Don't download it. Watch it on YouTube. Don't give them any engagement. What we're going to do instead is we're going to watch Hopoo. And we're going to support them, love them, and we're going to see what they're going to do with the big paycheck that they took from Gearbox to make awesome games in the future. As I said in my Returns review, Hopoo knows how to make good games, and they're going to keep doing so. Gearbox wants to let the IP rot. So be it. We just won't engage with it. That sucks.